So who are you?
Alexandra.
Okay, brilliant. Why are you here today?
Trade union.
What's your name?
Tony Gray's my name.
What do you do for UNISON?
I'm a workplace rep and a welfare officer, and I'm up here today in support of my colleagues against this trade union bill,
Why are you against the trade union bill?
because it's taken away the basic right of the working man.
Who are you and what do you do for UNISON?
My name's Helen and I'm a steward for Hampshire Health Branch.
Why are you in London today?
I'm here to rally against the trade union bill.
Okay, how will the trade union bill affect you?
I could possibly lose my facilities time, which would mean that I wouldn't be able to represent my members at work.
Who are you and what do you do for UNISON?
Hi, my name is Lynn Tierney. I'm a UNISON steward and a branch women's officer.
Why are you in London today?
Come to London today to make my voice heard regarding the trade union bill.
How will the trade union bill affect you?
I believe that the Tories are slowly chipping away at our democratic rights, and if this continues to happen, people will have no voice.
So who are you?
I'm Cathy Roblin from Southampton District Branch.
So what do you do for UNISON?
I'm fully seconded from my substantive post to the branch, and I'm also the women officer on the branch, the equality coordinator. Most of my casework is supporting our members either from City Council but also from schools and care agencies. Various issues such as disciplinary, managing absence at work, discrimination and so on.
So why are you in London today?
My trade union is really important to me. I've always been a member of a trade union. I feel that for women, the trade union have achieved a great deal, such as the equal pay right, sex discrimination, maternity rights. Most of our members in UNISON are women. Without our union, women will disproportionately suffer at the end of this Tory government.
So what's wrong with the trade union bill?
The trade union bill is going to withdraw our rights to protest, to make sure that our workers are protected from managers who sometimes are discriminating against them because of their disability, because of their sexual orientation, because of their gender. Having a trade union also promotes collective bargaining, which improves working conditions of people in this country. Without a trade union bill and without trade union, without strength in our unions, we will lose all our rights, and it will be just an abuse of human rights.
Who are you? What do you do for UNISON?
My name's Joan Richardson. I'm Assistant Branch Secretary of Kent Branch for UNISON and work for social services. I'm here today to protest about the trade union bill. Our forebears spent a lot of time working to get our terms and conditions, and now it's going to be eroded by the Tory government.
So what's wrong with the trade union bill? What will it do for you guys?
It will stop the right to strike, it will stop the right to congregate in any numbers. It will just leave us powerless, really, I think.
Okay, and are you lobbying your MP today?
Yes, I'm going in to see Roger Gale today, Office 2.
I'm a member of UNISON. I work in the community mental health team, and I'm here today because the Tory government cuts are affecting desperately ill people. They're being sanctioned, they're having the benefits cut, and if we're unable to function as trade unions, we're the last line of defence for the most vulnerable people in this country.
So why are you against the trade union bill? What would that do for you guys?
Well, for a start off, if I wanted to pay my union subs by direct debit, I would do so. I want mine taken out of my wages. It's one less thing for me to do. I want to be able to participate in unison democracy, which I do. And I think it's very interesting that the government wants to impose on the trade unions a bigger percentage turnout than they actually got and voted for to be in government. They're talking about how much money it costs to do DOCAS. I'm just across from Parliament, where it's £1.3 million to keep them in alcohol. If you're going to make cuts, I think that's where you should make them.
Right, I'm a women's officer, I'm a branch treasurer and I'm a vice chair of my local branch, and the reason I'm here today is I'm sick to death of Tory cuts and how it affects the people I work with and the clients I work with. That's why I'm here today.
So how would a trade union bill affect you guys?
Because we would lose membership, which means we'd lose resources, which means we'd have no training. You know, this is literally going to smash unions if this bill goes through.
Okay, who are you and what do you do for UNISON?
My name's Jed. I'm a convener for adult social care in East Sussex.
Okay, brilliant. Why are you in London today?
I'm here to support the cause against the union bill, trade union bill. I believe, you know, we're losing, you know, potentially going to lose our right to strike, and it's going to make it more difficult to strike. And I just think more people need to kind of wake up and realise that if we don't do something about it, we're going to lose the few rights that we still have left.
Okay, so who are you and what do you do for UNISON?
I'm Stephanie Thorpe, I'm from Harlow, Essex. I work for Princess Alexandra Hospital Trust. I'm a supervisor in medical records. I'm a UNISON rep for the Eastern branch, Harlow branch. I'm here today to make my presence felt against the trade union bill and the cuts and everything that it's going to be doing to stop me from doing my representation.
So what's wrong with the trade union bill?
They just want to clamp down on basically everything that I need to do to be an effective representative.
So who are you and what do you do for UNISON?
Bernie Gallagher, Branch Secretary of Bolton Local Government Branch.
Okay, brilliant. Why are you in London today?
To kill the bill.
Excellent.
To be part of killing the bill.
Okay, what's wrong with the trade union bill?
It's an attack on ordinary human rights, let alone trade union rights.
Okay, so who are you and what do you do for UNISON?
I'm Celia Costello, I'm convener for UNISON at Bolton branch.
Okay, brilliant. Why are you in London today?
We're in London today because we felt it was important to come down and fight against the trade union bill that the Tories are trying to pass. We think it's important because it's taken us back to draconian times where workers didn't have a voice, and that's what the Tories would like to achieve. And if we don't stand up now and speak out against it, that's where we'll be. All our ancestors fought for us to have these rights, and we definitely need to do something about it before we end up where they were hundreds of years ago.
Who are you and what do you do for UNISON?
I'm Reverend Tony Cole and I'm a convener for environmental services in Bolton.
Okay, brilliant. Why are you in London today?
I'm in London today to oppose this nasty trade union bill that the nasty Tories want to take our union rights away from us. I totally object to all the stuff that they're saying that we need to be doing, and it's going to take our democracy away from us, this law.
I was going, what's really bad about the trade union bill?
What's really bad about it is that they want to make it as hard as possible for people to be in a trade union, so that people then will not be in. So then the managers and the bankers and all those earning the money will get their own way, and then us workers will get very, very little, and we have to fight tooth and nail now for what we get.
Hi, I'm John Rogers. I'm the branch secretary of Lambeth UNISON. I'm here today with a deputation from the branch. We're here to oppose this bill because it threatens to neutralise the power of the trade unions. We need to resist this, and if it goes through, we need to continue to resist it.
Okay, so who are you and what do you do for UNISON?
I'm Claire Wormold and I'm Branch Secretary of Southend UNISON Local Government Branch.
Why are you in London today?
We're in London today protesting against the draconian anti-trade union bill that the Tories are trying to push through.
What's wrong with the trade union bill?
The trade union bill is a real bully's charter. It's about stopping and preventing ordinary workers fighting back. It's about them preventing us actually keeping a healthy and safe workplace. It's about us not being able to organise to defend workers' rights, and it's really going to undermine everything that trade unions have fought for us before and gained over several years of fights to achieve a better living standard for ordinary workers.
Who are you and what do you do for UNISON?
Hi, I'm Sam Reid, I'm from Southend UNISON branch.
Okay, why are you in London today?
Why am I not in London today?
No,
I know, but why am I not in London? There's a lot of things to be here for. Against the anti-trade union bill, that's what we're now deciding to call it, because that's pretty much what it is. It's not a trade union bill, it's an anti-trade union bill.
So what's wrong with the anti-trade union bill?
What's right with it? You know, it's an attack on ordinary working people. It's not just trade unionists. It's It's an attack on safety in the workplace, it's an attack on equality, it's an attack on workers' rights. And what they're doing is a very ideological attack, but it's basically divide and rule. So we've got to fight it.
So who are you and what do you do for Unison?
I'm Nick Ruff, I'm from Kirklees Unison. I'm branch chair of Kirklees Unison and I work as a welfare rights worker for Kirklees Council.
So why are you in London today?
We're in London today. We brought a coach down from Huddersfield to lobby the Tory MPs mainly to stop them from implementing the anti-trade union laws that are going to prevent our members' right to defend themselves against attack on pay, jobs and conditions. And if this law goes through, it would be a serious attack on the ability of our union to organise and to represent its members.
Well, what's your name and what do you do for Unison?
My name is Amin Hadi. I'm the Salford City Unison branch treasurer and I'm here down with 26 of us come from our branch today to lobby Parliament.
So why are you in London today?
We're here to lobby against the trade union bill because it's fundamentally undemocratic and we want our right to strike and we're going to fight for it.
So what else is wrong with the trade union bill other than the right to strike stuff?
Everything. It wants to curtail our power to be able to support people that are campaigning against some of the worst legislation ever brought before us in terms of austerity, cuts to our hospitals, cuts to our council services. They want to stop our voice as a union and therefore we have to campaign to have a political voice as well as an economic one.
Hello, I'm Stella Crew. I work in social care in Dorset. Our workers, especially women, are being cut so hard at the moment with no pay increases, with increasingly zero-hour contracts, insecure works, that basically the employment rights are being eroded continually and consistently by this government. Now, nobody wants to strike. They really don't. It really is a last resort. Not only would we be leaving vulnerable people, obviously giving life and limb cover, but it just... Who wants to use a day's pay, you know, when you're already struggling on no rights? So this is divide and rule. You know, we do actually care in care. We are the public also. You know, we're not sort of militant trade unions. I don't want to be militant. I just want a fair deal for the workers of this country and the people who work in public services, social care, education, the fire service, you name it. That's what we want and what we deserve to be valued.
If you could just introduce yourself and say what you do for Unison.
Okay, I'm Amanda Brown, I'm the branch secretary of Dorset County branch.
Okay, why are you in London today?
I'm here to rally around the trade union bill.
Okay, and what's wrong with the trade union bill?
It's diabolical, it's taken us back to the dark ages. Everything we fought so hard for, particularly women, will be out the window.
So what's your name and what do you do for Unison?
I'm Sue Hatherley. I'm actually on the NEC for Unison, but I'm a local rep, workplace rep as well.
Okay, brilliant. Why are you in London today?
I've actually just come from seeing my MP. There was six or seven of us. Tory MP, we were quite surprised how receptive she was. She took us really seriously and we've given her some points to argue against the trade union bill.
Okay, brilliant. What's wrong with the trade union bill?
The big thing for me is the facilities time. There's loads of stuff, but if your members need you, they need you. You can't be constantly making notes about what you're doing, and the right to strike. That we've just come through the hall outside as you come out of the Houses of Parliament, and there's all these displays and banners and stuff. And in 1834, the Tolpuddle Martyrs, that's when that was all happening. And apparently that's when Parliament introduced the right to strike. And now they want to take it away. Well, it's a human right to
so
strike.
that's over, 150 years ago?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Basically, I think if you say strike, if you say unions, there's people in that parliament who go, oh, the Scargill miners. Sorry, but that was over 30 years ago. They're using battles to fight something that ain't happening anymore. And we don't have strikes very much. Strike is the last resort.
So what's your name and what do you do for Unison?
My name's John Woods and I'm the chair of Portsmouth City Unison branch. why are you in London today?
We've been lobbying, part of the TUC lobby over the trade union bill. We've just been to see our MP for Portsmouth South, Philip Drummond. About 7 of us, I think, from Portsmouth went up and made it very clear that we're opposed to the bill. She was actually an interesting debate, some concerns there that she's raised, which we agree with. I mean, the whole number of things, really, they're trying to make the effective operation of trade unions illegal, and that's the bottom line, whether it's on strike ballots, facility time, DOCAS deductions of subscriptions from the employer. All of these things are deliberately designed to make it almost impossible to have legally operating trade unions in this country. And I think the penny's beginning to drop, and I think there will be huge opposition if this bill goes through, and actually will force people to take, they'll be left with no choice but to take unofficial strike action, because the law will be seen to be completely and utterly biased against trade unionists.